PlusToken scammers behind recent Bitcoin price drop. Despite the arrest of 6 perpetrators, other scammers are still trying to sell proceeds from the scam. The crypto market has seen significant sell-off on Monday and, according to Chainalysis, PlusToken scammers played a significant role in it. Published on Monday after the crash, the report revealed that 20,000 Bitcoin valued at $137 million as of press time, and 790,000 ETH worth are around $102 million that are controlled by PlusToken scammers. Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro announced the government will pay half of Petro to 4,500,000 retirees and 3,500 public workers as Christmas bonus. It seems Venezuela will have a little bit merrier Christmas after all, at least if it's to believe the country's president Nicolás Maduro. Public sector workers, retirees, and the military will all, according to Maduro, set to receive a Petro token handout this Christmas. The only thing they have to do is simply register for the state's crypto payments platform. Last week Maduro said mentioned groups would be airdropped 0.5 Petro, said to be worth $30, as a holiday bonus this week. Citizens should sign up for Petro app if they want to be considered eligible for the airdrop. This is the official government crypto wallet that launched back in May and the only platform that supports this oil-backed cryptocurrency. Also, Petro app is made to enable users to buy goods and services from their phones, as well as for traditional transfers. Through Petro app, users can also trade with other cryptocurrencies. That means that, if the user decides, he can use this app to exchange his Petro for Bitcoin, Litecoin or Dash that are all supported on this app. The United States Central Bank will inject at least $425 billion of non-existent money into the economy by the middle of next month. In a statement released December 11th, the Federal Reserve confirmed it would ramp up so-called repurchase, or repo, operations on key dates over the New Year period. Fed to print 3x Bitcoin market cap in weeks. The time of year required extra assurances for banks, the Fed claims, with repo operations designed to support their day-to-day operations. The Open Market Trading Desk, the desk, at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York has released the schedule of repurchase agreement repo operations for the monthly period from December 13, 2019 through January 14, 2020. The statement reads, the Fed then confirms, in accordance with the most recent FOMC directive, the desk will conduct repo operations to ensure that the supply of reserves remains ample and to mitigate the risk of money market pressures around year-end that could adversely affect policy implementation. Repo offerings on deck 31 and January 2 will be $150 billion. By the January 14 deadline, the minimum the Fed expects to generate is $425 billion. Everything's fine. While common, such moves involve conjuring vast new liquidity based on zero backing, essentially money printing without physically printing any money. Critics, especially in Bitcoin (BTC) circles, have long highlighted the policy as an example of the failure of central banks to manage economies. The argument forms a central tenet of Saifedean Amos's popular book, The Bitcoin Standard, in which he argues that the fall of nations and empires stems from the fall of a currency that is not allowed to operate free of manipulation. Similar calls in favor of Bitcoin surfaced in September during a previous repo spike. Commenting on the most recent Fed announcement, Bitcoin advocate known as Rhythm on Twitter noted that $425 billion is over 3 times the